FM 97 KNBQ. It's the old gas bag slimmer. Godfrey, I'm as jumpy as a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Industrial strength coffee will do that. Anticipate some good tunes. Stacey Q gonna give you some funk with Sheila E. It's Michael McDonald. Shine, sweet freedom at FM 97. Yeah. FM 97 KNBQ. I am the slim one. Went shopping last night looking for some new rags, and I found myself gazing at one of the most disgusting pieces of trash disguised as a dress I'd ever seen in my entire existence. I was gazing at horror at the nerve of the designer that perpetrated that very crime against humanity. Pretty soon one of the sales guys walked up, saw the look on my face. She said, "Hey, honey, it looks better on." I said, "You mean on fire?" FM 97 KNBQ, Slim with Bryan Adams. Isn't he good? Isn't he good? And you know one reason why I love Bryan Adams a lot? I mean, I liked him kind of when he first came out, but now I really like him because he was a friend to Tina. Tina being, of course, my favorite of this whole century. When she was down and out, and when Tina couldn't get arrested, when nobody wanted to give her a contract, she couldn't get gay, she couldn't get nothing. Bryan Adams was right by that woman. He stuck close. Are you kidding? If you were a man, wouldn't you stick close to that girl? It's 12:30. You are listening to FM 97 KNBQ. These are the men without pants. FM 97 KNBQ, Slim and Edward, our money Ronnie Spector. Take me home tonight. That song kind of grows on you, kind of like mold. You know, everybody says, hey, when guys get together and talk about their girlfriends, it is so grisly and so gross and so explicit. Well, guys have nothing on women when women get together and talk about their main squeeze. You know it's the truth what I'm saying. I got together with a girlfriend of mine the other night. We were talking about, intimate sexual things that we do with our main squeeze, which is funny with me if I ever get one. Anyway, it's kind of fantasy with me. Anyway, we were going through, you do this? Yeah, I do this? No, I won't do that. No. And we got to it. We came to a real intimate thing you can do with a man on a nice warm night in front of a fire. And she said, I don't do that. And I said, I do. She goes, what? You do that? I never do that. You do that? And I said, well, only when I feel sorry for him. FM 97 KNBQ, Slim. You know what? I don't think there's anyone in this town who's not making $20,000 a year less than they deserve. FM 97 KNBQ, woo! Woo, woo, woo! That's Wang Chung. Everybody have fun tonight. Isn't that a killer record? Ooh, I love that. 220, the Slim, starting off with a whiz-bang opening set. My Godfrey, couldn't have done better if I picked that myself. And I'm working these phones. I want to say hi to Jackie in Seattle, and Olympia's checked in. Hello to Aaron in Kent and Mike in Tacoma. Hey, Mike in Tacoma. It's casual. It's casual. How about this rain, huh? That sounds like a sportscaster. Hey, how about those Seahawks? I don't even want to talk about the Seahawks. They were down in the first quarter, but hey, they'll probably be able to pull it out in the last second. 1.5 inches of rain in the last 24 hours? My God. And that stopped it at midnight. Oh, you have turned your clocks back? Okay, cool. 2:20, I said that, yeah. Well, listen, I got all kinds of good tunes. Phil Collins, Marilyn Martin. That one's not by choice. Also, Dire Straits on the way in the Miami Sound Machine. Stay close. You've got it on FM 97, and when you're writing it down, you spell it KNBQ. FM 97, KNBQ. And Slim, oh please God, I'll exercise regularly, I'll take my vitamins, I'll drink my milk. Just please, let me look like Tina in 15 years. FM 97 KNBQ, I am the Slim one.
It's Slim?
Slim, S-L-I-M.
A girl?
What?
A girl or a guy?
A girl? Don't you think those choices are awfully limited? On the way this hour, anticipate Simple Minds. Slap on some Bananarama. No idea this show is going to turn out to be this scary. Also, Daryl Hall. And it's the obligatory Madonna. FM 97 KNBQ. Hi, I'm Slim. Thanks for spending part of your afternoon with me. If you've just joined us, we're in progress. Let me extend a little hospitality. How about some coffee? Tea? Maybe a little Arrowhead? No? How about high colonic? FM 97 KNBQ. Slim one. And Mr. Billy Joel, the matter of trust. It was so embarrassing when you get pulled over by a cop. It happened to me last night. I was driving along, minding my own business. I wasn't speeding, so I pulled over, and this cop walks up to me and says, hey, honey, hey, we got a seatbelt law here in Washington. I didn't have my seatbelt on. I said, yeah, I know, officer. I know it. And you know what? I'm going to buckle up just as soon as Bundy does. Who do you have to sleep with to get out of this movie? It's 2 o'clock. Hi, I'm the Slim one on FM 97 KNBQ, Tacoma, Seattle, where throughout the weekend, every hour, we give you a brand new Springsteen album. My Godfrey, I woke up so cold this morning I could barely get my pants zipped up. FM 97, KNBQ. I am not used to this weather. My blood is far too thin. It's going to take me another couple of years to learn how to deal. Hiya, darling. This is Slim One. Sunday soiree, most assuredly underway. And you may anticipate musically the Jets, also the Talking Heads. I'm going to slap on some Robert Palmer, something completely inappropriate from Lionel Richie. And in the meantime, Van Halen, or as I call them, Van Hagar. FM 97, KNBQ. FM 97, KNBQ, hello.
Hey, Slim, this is Lonnie in Federway. You are cool and all that. I just have to tell you something. I got to get frank with you. Can I be frank with you?
Well, no. You were frank last time. I want to be frank this time. FM 97, KNBQ. It's the queen of now. They call me the Slim One. Today's the final day of the auto show. It happens at the Tacoma Dome. It'll cost you $4 to get in and ogle the state of the automobile, the cars you'll never be able to afford. KNBQ, Slim One with Mike and the Mechanic silent running. There was always a line in that song that bothers me where he says, swear allegiance to the flag, whatever flag they offer. I don't know. That's a year-old song, but this has been on my mind. I want to share it with you. I always thought that, no. So the Russians come marching in, right? Well, what are we supposed to do? Hey, what's happening? It's Miller time. Wrong. Whoa! FM 97, KNBQ. Hang on. I think I got some funk in my shoes. Let me check it out. Yeah, sucker. On Soul Patrol. Getting into a good groove designed for you to grip your hips and move. Honey, don't throw no water on me. Just let me sit here and burn. I feel good. FM 97, KNBQ. Sure, the song's a year old. I don't care. I still dig it. Did you go see The Godfather? You didn't go see him last night. James Brown playing the arena. What, are you white? He's old, you know. He's not going to be around that much longer. One of these days, they're going to have to put him to sleep. That's a record that makes you wish you were black. Well, whenever I have a hole in my knee-high nylons, I know that it's going to be a fabulous broadcast. Hiya, Toots, it's 2 o'clock. I'm the Slim One at FM 97 KNBQ, where you'll find nothing but great music right in the middle of your dial. We're FM 97.3. FM 97 KNBQ. Hi, it's Slim. Rolling you 30 minutes worth of non-stop music. Anticipate Wang Chung, Mr. And I'm spinning the top. Feels so right when you squeeze it tight. FM 97 KNBQ Slim. You have tuned into the Slim program. Yeah, and if I can't give you what you want, you don't need it. Isn't that a great song, Wang Chung? Everybody have fun tonight. Hi! Are you psyched? Are you happy that it's Sunday? Hey, I'm psyched. You know, they only let me do one show a week here, so I gotta make it count. I tell you what, I had a terrific brunch before I came in today. As usual, I ate far too much. Right now I feel like a tick that's been on a fat dog for 2 days. Gotta start my ass dancing around here. A little bit of clarence. Don't you love it how the federal government tries to look out for you? Case in point, the warning on cigarette packs. Smoking by pregnant women may result in fetal injury, premature birth, and low birth weight. Not to mention what smoking by the fetus will do to the mother.
Hi, this is Julie calling from Tacoma. On FM 97, up next is Bob Seger, Like a Rock.
The woman's after my job. Tomorrow being Monday, you are graciously invited to KNBQ's Meeker Monday Nights. Join us, won't you, for 97-cent brews, 97-cent cover, and great music to dance to. Yes, I go out. I went out to Meeker Monday once. No, I went out there last week, and you know, I never talk on the first date. Even on the first meeting, I don't talk. It's just the way I am. But you know, I spotted this man across the room. Ooh! He looked good, and I said to myself, now hang on, Slimmy. What this man doesn't know about making love, I could tell my sister in a 2-cent telegram. I walked up to him, looked him up and down like a demolition expert. I had a deserted building. And I said, one false move, and I'm yours. He looked at me and said, you don't have any boobies. And I said, come on. Ain't you never seen what a Fredericks of Hollywood push-up bra can do? You're Slim on the phone with Lonnie, that wild, nutty fun house of a woman. She lives up in Federal Way. Now, honey, what have you been up to?
I went to the movie.
What?
52 Pickles.
Oh, did you?
Ooh, hot stuff.
Was it good?
Yeah, go with someone strong.
Ooh, so I can grab onto him and go, oh, I can't watch.
That's what I did.
Did you,
It works.
What, that guy you told me about last week you had a crush on? Did he take you to a movie?
No, we've already done that. This is someone else.
Ooh, you bad girl.
Bad girl. I said spank me. Do anything to me, but hold me tight.
Bend over. I'm going to take you over my knee. Girl gets around, doesn't she? And always takes the long way home. FM 97 KNBQ Slim. Phil Collins and Genesis. Genesis have man is all over the charts like a bad shirt. That's the latest single, Land of Confusion. Hi, 26 minutes after 4 o'clock. I'm so glad you're along today on the Sunday soiree. Plenty of stuff going on, Hooters, and that sounds kind of leading, doesn't it? Plenty of stuff going on today, Hooters. Not that I want you to think that I have Hooters. But the Hooters are coming up. Also, Brian Adams is going to lay out some Journey, and a lot of people... Oh, first, Stars game tonight. Yay, Stars, go Stars. Stars game, 6 o'clock Dome versus the New York Express. Thank you. A lot of nice people calling today. I want to pay my respects, such as they are to Diana in Bellevue. FM 97, KNBQ. Remember when you were a kid and there wasn't anything more exciting than a Slinky? Well, there still isn't. Those guys do keep punching them out. Is This Love? Jimmy Peterick and Survivor. Jimmy Peterick. I got to meet him once, and boy, is he fine. I walked up to him. I said, "Oh, honey, what do you get?" Now, before I do anything, show me your fingers. Not because of that. God, you have such a dirty mind. No, I went checking for what, and there was a big old gold wedding ring. I said, "Oh, just my luck." Say it. I know you want it. FM 97, KNBQ, Slim, Duran Duran. Isn't that a good song? Notorious. 7 minutes in front of 6 o'clock, 7 minutes until John Landers Hit Music USA. Wrapping up the Sunday soiree. Today has been so fun. In fact, I've nearly had too much fun. I have one more time for one more request. Now, you say you want to hear Boston, Amanda by Boston, and I'll be happy to do that, but you have to do something for me. I want you to talk like you're from Boston. Go ahead. Don't be shy.
Go park the car. We're going to Bar Harbor.
You're awesome. Thanks, dear.
You're welcome.
Bye. All right. Now, if problems with children are preventing you from from reaching your career goals, I love it when people perform for me. Oh, God, that's great. The EORC might be able to help. You call me right here. I'll give you the number you need. The last
30 minutes non-stop. Another music marathon.
All right. Bundy Fries Tuesday. Let's keep our fingers crossed for that. I'm heading for the Ayn Rand discussion group. Do have yourself a goodie.